Good morning, children. Welcome back. So today we are going to start new topic, which is a continuation of our previous topics. Okay, first of all, let us recollect our previous topics that we have discussed in the previous video. So, what is our lesson 5? Our lesson 5 is regarding the identifying network resources and computers, right? So, we came to know what is a web server, what is a web browser, website, web pages, okay? And we also came to know what is a client, what is a server, right, children? So, now, today we are going to learn about the protocols. So, let us start. Protocols. So, I think you people already know, or else you people have already heard the word protocol. Okay. What is meant by protocol? Protocol means nothing but it is a set of rules and regulations over the network. Why I am telling it is a rules and regulations over the network? Because now we are talking about the internet. So, it will be having some rules and regulations regarding the internet. Okay. If it is a general topic, protocol means what? It contains some set of rules and regulations. Okay. So, if you people have observed the website's URL address, it will be beginning with HTTP or HTTPS. Okay. So, these HTTP and HTTPS are one kind of protocols of the internet. Protocols means what, children? It is the set of rules and regulations. So, now let us see a few different types of protocols. First one is FTP. FTP means what? File transfer protocol. Second one is HTTP, which stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. HTTPS means Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure, and TCP/IP means Transfer Control Protocol or Internet Protocol. Okay. Now first let us see about File Transfer Protocol. So the name itself says that this particular protocol is used for the transfer of files from one computer system to another computer system. So why this is basically used for? It is basically used for uploading and downloading the files. So if we are transferring the files from server to the client, it is called as downloading. And if we are transferring the files from client to the server, then it is called as uploading. Okay, you people already know what is meant by download and what is meant by upload. Okay, if we are taking the files, it is considered as uploading. If we are giving the files or storing the files, it is considered as downloading. Sorry. If we are taking the files, it is considered as downloading, and if we are giving the files, it is considered as uploading. Okay, children. Next, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. So, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, it is also having some certain rules in order to follow while we are transferring some information. Information can be of any kind such as text, graphics, hypertext, sound, video, audio, whatever it may be. Okay. So, basically, this particular protocol is used for viewing and also for transferring the files over internet. Okay, and this particular protocol is developed by Tim Berners-Lee. Okay, children, this is developed by whom? Tim Berners-Lee. Okay, next, here is the difference between HTTPS and HTTP. HTTPS means nothing but it is a secure version of HTTP. Okay, that means if you people observe IRCTC, APSRTC or else some any particular government websites will be having a website starting with HTTPS. That means whatever transactions or else any thing, the personal information related things are done in an internet, it will be given under the website HTTPS only. It won't come under HTTP. Okay, children. Next. So now let us see few differences between HTTPS and HTTP. HTTPS means what? It is a newer and secure version of HTTP. Simultaneously, HTTP is an older version. Okay. So it ensures better protection against the data theft. While coming to HTTP, it does not have that much secure version. Okay. HTTPS is comparatively faster, while coming to HTTP it is comparatively slow. Okay. Next, coming to HTTPS, if anyone in between opens a message, they cannot able to understand the message. That means the data will be encrypted. They cannot steal our data. Who will be trying to steal our data? Hackers will be trying to steal the personal information over internet. Okay. Next, while coming to HTTP, there is a chance of the hacker to hack our data, that is our personal information that is used in the banking websites or any other account related websites. Okay children. Next point. Now we are going to see about one more protocol, which is the TCP/IP. TCP means transfer control protocol or transmission control protocol or internet protocol. So TCP/IP is a set of protocols. That means here we are having two kinds of protocols. If you people observe, it is transmission control protocol is one, internet protocol is another one. Okay, so basically this particular protocol is used for communication through internet. Okay, so here two protocols are there now. First one is TCP. TCP, what it does, it will be breaking down the message. Whatever message we are trying to share, it will be broken into small packets. Okay, that packet, when we are sending, it will be broken into small packets, and when the particular message is received by the receiver, again it is reassembled into the original message. That is the task that is done by TCP. While coming to IP, then what is the task of IP? Why IP is used? It will be used to ensure that whatever message or information we are sharing over internet, whether it is reaching the correct destination or not, that is the task of IP. That means it will be checking the movement of information between two computers in a network. Okay children. Next, security network. Security network, if you people nowadays we see everything has become online, right? We people are using to access our bank accounts or email accounts or computer, whatever it may be. These all are being digitalized nowadays. So there is a chance of cybercrime. Cybercrime means what? If anyone is trying to steal our data without our permission, it is considered as cybercrime. And there are also some stringent laws to stop this particular cybercrime in our India and even also in our other countries of the world also. Okay. Next, there is one particular word called hacking. Hacking means what? Unauthorized access of data without having someone's permission. Okay, that means to steal the data without taking the permission of the particular person. Okay children. Next, see, we came to know that some people are trying to steal the data from the internet, right? But there is no such thing that we people cannot catch the particular persons who are trying to steal our data. We can catch them using IP address. Okay, so each and every mobile phone or else computer which is having internet connection will be having a unique IP address. Okay, using this particular IP address, cyber police will be trying to catch the cyber hackers or else cyber crime persons who are doing that particular crime. Okay, next, an IP address basically consists of a set of 4 numbers which will be divided by a dot. I have shared you an example down children. Please go through that particular example. Next, these 4 numbers in the IP address is called as octets. Okay, it is called as octet. Next, there is one more word called as MAC address. Okay, if any device is having a network, it will also have a globally unique address called as MAC address. Okay, what is this MAC address means? MAC address means nothing but media access control. Okay, it consists of 6 bytes. Okay, next, when any device, whether it may be a mobile or else a computer, if it is connected to the internet, should have a MAC address. Okay children. Next, but the last point is router. You people already came to maybe knowing about this particular word called as router, which we are using for broadband connections in our homes or offices or else schools, colleges, wherever it may be. Okay, so what is this particular router? Router is nothing but it is a device or else any particular software. It will be sharing the information or message on the internet, through which we can share the information or message on the internet is what called as a router. It is particularly a device or else a software. Okay children. So it is a particular, this total lesson is completely a theoretical lesson. These all are the general concepts which we are seeing in our daily lives. I hope you all understood the lesson to some extent. If you people go through the video once again, so you'll be getting an idea about these all concepts in a clear way. Okay, please listen to the video 1 or 2 times children, so that you will be getting that clear cut idea about the whole lesson. I hope you all understood today's lesson. Thank you.